Guys, just another video here. Sorry it's been a while. My iPad sort of had to go back and get sorted out since it broke. Joy. But as you can see, it's the Revel model kit of Ed Roth, also known as Big Daddy, the 57 Chevy Bel Air, and it's an unboxing video. I got it for my birthday. It's pretty amazing, and let's go through it. So, to begin with, it has the number of parts, the height and length, the model, what it's made in, and the decals as in water slide. Gives a little bit of a background information on what the car is and what Big Daddy was. So, the paints. As you can see, it's aluminium, flat black, gloss red, gold, gunmetal, semi-gloss black, steel and white. They're the colours you'll need to complete this kit. The next side is another information showing you the car, the skill level, the size and the age. So this side, it has two different variations that can be built in, either drag or the Ed Roth way. It is made in the USA. To me, I prefer the Ed Roth because it's original, how I would build it. But if any of you do want to build it the gas way, you can do. Personally, that's not a gas stance, that's completely wrong. But anyway, the interior looking nice, wheels, engine, other side exactly the same. So let's get into it. So as you can see, it's packaged well. There's one package, the booklet, the A4 version, so the modern one, the glass. I'll open it all in a minute. The one bit of the chrome parts looks pretty nice. Don't know what it's like in the camera, sorry if it's terrible. One of the wheels, there's 4 of these. Preferably I don't really like these because it doesn't really suit it, but if you're going to build it the way it's meant to, use these tyres, advisable. Alright, the decal sheet. It's a massive decal sheet. To compare the comparison of size, that's my hand. It's the same size as my hand. It's pretty big. It contains all ranges of things from the Ed Roth thing which goes on the side to the small Chevy, the roof bit, and then you get into the drag bits. It looks really nice. It's a pretty good kit. I'll open it up and show you. I'll be right back. So I'm back and it's unpackaged. I've left the chrome in there so it doesn't get scratched or scraped because it would ruin the kit. So to start off with, the engine compartment bit. It's a detailed engine. You can see the crankshaft there. The gaskets, the scoop if you want, fuel tank for the drag one, which I'm not going for, so I won't need that. Pretty decent. Then for the seats, they're very well done. There's not much excess material, which saves a lot of time. 2 steering wheels, the Ed Roth version and the street version, or drag. Wouldn't use it, looks terrible. The gasser stance, the shocks, the wishbone. That looks good. Then we get onto the the frame and other fuel tank. It looks clean. It is it's a real clean model. So the body, these bits inside on the doors, you remove them. It's a real clean body kit. There's no excess on this, which is brilliant. It's so clean. It's pretty decent. Saves a lot of time if it's not got anything wrong with it. So with the hood over here, the doors and hood and things, pretty decent. I did take one of the doors off to see if it would fit. It does, as well as the hood. See what it would look like. Of course, if you want the gasser, you can cut that centre bit out, which wouldn't look nice. So if I try and put this on, which won't really work, but you can see what it's going for. It will look good, it will suit it, and overall it's a really good kit. I'll get into the instructions when I get right back. Bye! Okay, so we've got the instructions here. It gives a little bit of a detail on the background of it and what Ed Roth did. It shows what happens, like what to do. If you have any issues or questions, go to that. Be sure to include the plan number. Mine is 85430600200, which is pretty decent. They're normally always that long, but 3 languages, of course. So let's open it up. Okay, so on the first page you have the paints again. I don't really see why it's got the K for body colour, because you'll just make it up. Like, the body colour's black for the Ed Roth, but it says metallic purple, but that's for the gasser. But I wouldn't follow that. If it was going to be the gasser, I'd do it a random colour, make it look brilliant and your own creation. You don't have to follow the book for the guides. Then for the decal application instructions, it's there, explains what to do. Then for the part names, it gives a list of what it is. Alright, so we get to the actual instructions now. And for the start, it starts with the cylinder heads. Pretty decent. I don't see why it starts with those when surely it would start with the block and then work up. But it didn't want to, so you can either have it A or B, as shown by the instructions. A is aluminium and B is Chevrolet engine red. Personally, I would have those as the red, so when you get to this, that will be aluminium, so it'll contrast. But with the transmission box, it's really good. It looks amazing. Then it gets to the as you can see, it says Roth, and that's what the Roth one would look like. Final picture there. Let's turn the page. Then it's got street as well, so you could have it a different way. Then it's got drag, so you'd build the supercharger first, of course, and then build up from there. And as you can see, it's got different headers from the street and Ed Roth, but I might go for those headers instead of those for the Roth, because I think that would look better, since honestly that would look terrible. Don't see why. Then you can have the Roth, street, and then it gets to the drag. Don't know if you can see. Sorry for the poor lighting, guys. It'll be better for the next video, I promise. Then for the street version, springs. Then for the drag, as you can see, it's raised, so of course that would be lowered or raised you can either have the back raised or front raised, either one. For the tyres, you can have them as white walls or just a black. Preferably I'd go for black, it makes it look better and a lot nicer. The prop shaft, brackets for holding that in place. The exhaust going over the suspension. It's a detailed kit. I will give it its due. It's a really detailed kit. So for the drag and the Roth, I'm not going to use that because I'm building the Roth one. So that's a spare wheel. I don't really know if I want to use a spare wheel or not. Then it gets to the seats. The seats will be detailed. It will look nice. It will work. For the Roth and drag, the moon pedal looks the nicest. That will be done in the aluminium or steel. The street, square, boring, horrible, no. That attaching the seat and firewall. Doors, hinged of course, so you don't glue them to the body, so you can open and close them. As well with the hood, that's the same thing, and the boot. So all doors open. It's a really good kit. The dashboard, pedals, the drag, rev limiter, of course. I might add that just because it looks really cool and will be detailed. The Roth and drag can be that one, or you can have it as that. Preferably I'm going to go for that one. Makes it look the nicest. The glass I will add last. That's the last thing I'm doing. I'll add the dashboard then the glass, because every time I've done it before I've had to scrap the model kit or turn it into a junker because it's gone horribly wrong. Adding the horn, radiator, battery, boot, hood. The side windows, I'll add those last as well. And then it gets to the detailed things. As you can see, the hood will open and close. So it's got the hose wire. For the drag, the fuel... what is it called? Holding the fuel tank, that's it. I might build that but then have it on the side as in a mini garage, because I have another kit to show you guys, which I will do. It's a really cool kit. I've also built the orange crate, which I will show you in a later video. The bumpers, detailed. That is interesting because it's complicated to build. Sometimes it will get frustrating, but don't get frustrated with models. It's best not to. The decals, of course, I'm going to follow that because, of course, I won't add the white walls, but it looks nice if it's the original. Then it's got the drag as well. So to me, the pictures of the drag do look nice, but I might actually save the drag suspension for the model kit I will be building. Personally, although this looks amazing, I'm not going to be building the drag, I'm going to be building the Ed Roth version. So, I'll see you dudes later. If you want, I can do a step-by-step on the building of this kit. Just let me know in the comments, I'll probably do it anyway. But, peace!